Hello, today I'm going to review the LEGO Star Wars Inquisitor Transport Scythe. And this set has 924 pieces and a set number 75336. And this normally goes for around $90 to $100. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. We got bag of pieces number 4, bag of pieces number 8. This really will be a big set with that many bags. Bag of pieces number 2, bag of pieces number 7, bag of pieces number 3, it's falling over with me. Bag of pieces number 1, some big box that I assume has the instructions and stickers in it. Bag of pieces number 5, bag of pieces number 6, and that is everything. This is everything that is included with the set. All 8 bags and a book of instructions. I can tell this will be a very big set based off the amount of bags. And a sheet of stickers that I forgot to mention. Inquisitor Scythe. And this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I'm not complaining because I'd always like a set to be bigger rather than smaller. But compared to a figure, this thing is huge. And once you spread the wings out, it's even bigger. But anyway, I will start reviewing the ship and show you some of the cool things it does. One of the first cool things it can do is you can open up, hang on, let me move that wing. Okay, you can open up the top of the ship by pulling up this. Then you can pull it backwards even more. And then this last part opens up to about here. And then you can open up these side panels and get full access to the interior. But it opens up even more. You can open up this top panel and open up the ramp. And there, this thing just opens up a whole lot. And it has interior details. Inside of the ship, you can see they have panels of stickers on them that show the controls and seats for the minifigures and places to put the lightsabers. And in the front, they have a captain seat with a printed piece right there. And let me go down right here and show that this is the door that they would walk out of. But you normally have this down. So it'd be about like this. You can also fold the wings in and out. And when it's in flying mode, they go down to about here. And then it's almost like twice as big. It's really cool looking. And inside of the wings, you can load up these little missile shooters. Let me put one in. And when it's flying around, you can shoot the missiles. I normally leave these out because I don't like to lose them since they always accidentally get shot out by me. But it's a really cool play feature. And I like how the entire ship is like a mix between being studded and tiled. It looks really cool and it gives it a really cool texture. And that hood up there in the front is actually printed and it's a very good print. And I'm thinking about putting lights in the front so that this will light up. It would be a pretty easy set to do that too, being that it has so much space on the inside. And on the back of the ship, it has these two great big boosters with these blue pieces that are clear. It looks very cool. Looks like what you would expect a booster to look like in Star Wars. And it has these three stickered pieces right here on these two tiles and this one right here. And it's tiled on the back. It looks very cool. And the bottom of the ship, this thing is like flipping over a horseshoe crab in my opinion. Actually, a lot of the Star Wars sets are like that. And this is the bottom of the ship. You can see it has landing pads. I think that's really cool. And some of the ship is hollowed out, like on these sides and in the front. And actually, here's a good time for me to show you how that goes together. You can see that the, like this is all built on the side of the ship. And then this is hinged on and it's kind of held into place by this little gray pin right here and this blue pin. And on the back of it, here, let me flip the camera. You see it's clipped on right here with these ball and socket joints, and it just runs down through here. And it's even, let me get the light to where you can see it, detailed on the sides right here. So it looks very, very cool. It's a very hard angle to build in Legos, but they pulled it off very well. I think I'd give the build of this set a 10 out of 10. There's really no problems with it at all. And at first I thought that these front pieces wouldn't be stable, but they all come together in the end. It's pretty sturdy. I just wouldn't grab it from the front or anything. My favorite place to grab it from is right here around the back on the underside, like that. I think that's the best place to hold it, or around the middle. I just wouldn't be grabbing it from the front or from these wings or anything like that. And I also wouldn't grab it from here because this is clipped on kind of. But other than that, this is a 10 out of 10 set. The first figure in this set is none other than Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this is the newer version of him that they make for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And he has this new hairpiece. And he has this cloth piece that's supposed to be wrapped over his neck, but I can't really get it to go down. He has one of those new lightsaber pieces where it's more translucent and stuff. It looks really cool. And a metallic lightsaber hilt. And he has no printing on his legs, but on his shirt, he has his little belt, and he has printing on the back too. And he has two faces. One where he's kind of, I don't know, confused, depressed maybe. And on the back, he's real mad. So this looks very cool. The next figure we'll look at is the Grand Inquisitor. And he was only in one other set back when Star Wars Rebels was a thing. And this is a new version of him, which I think I'm the minority here that thinks he looks better on this figure than the old one. But anyway, he has this new lightsaber piece. Hang on. I mean, they've used it one time before, but this is the only set that you can get it in now, where it's the dual-bladed Inquisitor saber. Only thing is you can't spin it around. You can from the figure's hands, but other than that, this is a very cool piece. And in this set, you get 3 of them, so that's very good too. But on the actual Grand Inquisitor, he has printing on the front of his body, printing on his legs, printing on this little piece that goes over him. He has this real fabric-y cape. He has printing on the back of his body, printing on the front of his head, and he has printing on the back of his head. And he has this little clip too, where you can clip the lightsaber onto him. So overall, that's a very cool looking figure, and I assume that he'll go up in value too, because I don't really see him being in any other sets. The next figure we'll look at is the third sister, Reva, and she has the same lightsaber as the other two, printing on the front of her body, no printing on the legs though, printing on the back of the body, printing on the face, none on the arms or anything. And no back face printing, but I guess the hairpiece wouldn't allow that. Looks pretty accurate to the show, other than I think the hairpiece could have been done a little bit better. But other than that, looks pretty accurate. The next figure we'll look at is the 5th brother, and he has the same Inquisitor saber as the rest of them do. And he has printing on the front of his body, printing on the front of his legs, printing on the back of his body. He has a clip just like the other one did. And he has this new headpiece that you can put over at the top. He has printing on the front of his face, and he has his mask on the back, which I know most of the Inquisitors have masks, so it's kind of weird they didn't include them in this set, but he has his on the back at least. And he has this piece that goes over his shoulders. Oh, let me get this head back on. And that looks very cool too. So very good figure. And this is where you can store all the lightsabers when you have the figure sitting down. And the only thing is that they don't really give you a place to put these. I normally just leave them in here. It's not like they're going to fall out. But as I said earlier, I give this set a 10 out of 10. It is very much worth this money, especially for its size and the amount of pieces. And I really don't have any problems with this set. It's a perfect Star Wars set. So I would definitely buy it if it goes on sale, because that'd be even better. And I think it has been on sale recently. So yes, a very good set. So thank you for watching, and bye-bye.